Hello, all my budding and current immigrants, friends, Romans, countrymen. Well, you get the idea. Whilst last year was incredibly difficult for me, and I released a video about it, I decided to look back over the last 2 years of the pandemic and see exactly what I did do and the fun that I did have, and flip it around a little bit. So I hope you enjoy this video. As I was making it, I realized how much I actually did do and get accomplished during the last 2 years, and there was so much I left out. So I really hope you enjoy this journey down at least my memory lane. And so we're going to begin in May 2020. Here we go. I tried to learn a little guitar. Didn't last for long though. Oh, I did enjoy those amazing fire pits in the backyard. Went for a horse ride on my birthday, and a friend took me to Bruce Lake for 5 days of relaxation, where I met this little guy who I completely fell in love with. We headed to Gananoque and Kingston for a few days in September, and this beautiful Thousand Islands tour was incredible, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. While we were there, we also checked out the locks at Rideau Canal, and we drove through some lovely little towns on our way back to London. Of course, leading up to Halloween, I felt the need to go back to my childhood, if only for a few hours. Yes, folks, this is the way I have decided to spend a Friday off being a child. I watched the most amazing hunter's moon rise on Halloween, and then I flew back to my homeland, South Africa, to spend a few months with my parents, which we know turned from 3 to 7. But the views were incredible, and the weather was amazing when I arrived after the snow of London. I made some new friends. This little feral cat that my mum feeds called Tigger, and this wonderful penguin that I found when I went for a drive. We almost had Armageddon with fires that threatened the area. Driving is still one of my favorite things, and I headed to Stellenbosch a couple of times, a great old historic city. These beach sculptures were amazing, and they changed them every few weeks. Of course, there are some weird and wonderful things that you see on the roads in South Africa, and misbehaved a little bit on the roads in South Africa myself in a friend's car. And then it was time for me to leave. After spending 21 hours in Istanbul airport, I finally arrived in Cancun in Mexico. I survived Hurricane Grace and a lot of rainfall, as it is the season in Mexico for rain. I had found and rescued this gorgeous little bundle of fur who is living happily in the US now. I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed the shopping designs to take every last dollar from the tourists. And the street art in Playa del Carmen is amazing. I spent a lot of time on the beaches. They truly are spectacular when there's not a lot of sargasso, which is seaweed that unfortunately adorns the beach a lot during that time. And a few wonderful days in Cancun before I flew back to my beloved Canada. Toronto at night is always exquisite. And I got back just in time to catch the end of fall with the falling leaves and of course, Halloween and the wonderful decorations. And then the snow came, and I love snow. I managed to catch a lot of the Christmas lights, which were absolutely spectacular as usual. And then had a little winter fun myself, trying the hot water challenge, going back to my childhood and enjoying the swings, and making anything frozen with food coloring in it. Plus, my bucket list walk to the center of the lake near my home. The morning sun rises. The evening sunsets in this wonderful country are amazing. And of course, the love of my life at the moment, the squirrels.